I'm going to share with you 30 journal prompts for women in their 40s focused on reinvention. This gives you one journal prompt every day for the next month before the end of summer to prepare you for your reinvention fall. Number one, what parts of your life do you want to reinvent or change? Number two, what are your biggest hopes and dreams for the next decade? Number three, what limiting beliefs have been holding you back? Number four, how can you start prioritizing your needs and desires more? If that feels a bit too overwhelming, just start with what's one thing you can do to start prioritizing your needs and desires more? What skills or talents do you want to develop or reignite? Same thing as number four. If you want to make it a bit more accessible, ask what is one skill or talent you want to reignite or develop? How can you practice better self-care? Or to make this more urgent and actionable, you might ask, what's the first thing I can do to practice better self-care this fall? Number seven, what people, situations, or things no longer serve you that you can release? Number eight, how can you create more balance between your life responsibilities and personal pursuits? Number nine, what personal values do you want to live by more fully? Number 10, how can you more confidently embrace this stage of life? Again, for the accessibility of it all, what's the first thing you can do to more confidently embrace this stage of life? Number 11, what negative self-talk patterns do you want to stop? Number 12, how can you nurture and invest in your most important relationships? Number 13, what lifestyle changes could improve your health, vitality, and overall quality of life? Number 14, how can you incorporate more fun, spontaneity, and adventure in your life? Number 15, what personal or professional goals do you want to set for yourself? Number 16, how can you courageously try new things outside of your comfort zone? Number 17, what emotions or experiences from your past still weigh you down? Number 18, how can you find more purpose, meaning, and fulfillment? That could be in your work, in your life, in your relationships. You could be more specific with that if you need to. Number 19, what steps can you take to build your confidence and self-belief? I'm going to change that one too. Number 19, what steps can you take to fall more in love with yourself and build greater self-belief? Number 20, how can you create a living environment that inspires you and sparks joy? Number 21, what fears are preventing you from reinventing your life? Number 22, how can you open yourself up to new possibilities and opportunities? That one feels a little large too, so I'm going to change that one too. What's one thing you can do to open yourself up to new possibilities and opportunities? One thing you could do is subscribe to this channel so that you're notified about future content. What aspects of yourself do you want to express more freely? Number 24, how can you take more responsibility for your own happiness? More like that. Number 25, what parts of your identity do you want to explore or reclaim? Number 26, how can you create a lifestyle aligned with your visions and values? Number 27, what mindset shifts do you need to make in order to make reinvention possible? Number 28. How can you design the next phase of your life to be your best yet? And if that feels too expansive, how can you design the next year? How can you design this next season? These are 30 journal prompts to allow you to take charge of your fall, right? So maybe you use these journal prompts at the end of summer and journal through the fall for that next season. Number 29, what personal transformations are you being called to make? And last but certainly not least, number 30, how can you live each day with more passion, more authenticity, and more integrity? And maybe you got to start there with what's one thing you can do to live each day with more passion, authenticity, and integrity. I'm going to use these journal prompts over the next 30 days in order to think about my own growth as I go into fall, and I hope you'll join me. Please share whatever you're willing to share in the comments. You know what? Actually, share any journal prompts that this inspired from you that you might journal on over the course of the next month as we say goodbye to summer and say hello to fall.